Hey everyone, just going to do some testing here, getting set up. Hey everyone, hold on, just getting some testing done here. There we go. Sounds like we're good. Just going to do some testing here. All right, making sure we got audio. Welcome to 1 Cent Sports Cards YouTube channel, everyone. Happy New Year. Chris, what's going on? Sorry guys, I'm a little discombobulated tonight. We actually were at a friend's house as recently as, let's see, if it is about 9 o'clock now. We literally just walked in the door about 15 minutes ago. My wife is putting kids to bed. Hey Zach, what's going on? Our kids were a little less than well behaved over at our friend's house. So they have kids that are the same age as ours. So they go a little bit nuts. They've known each other for years, but so it was a lot to get home. I was actually worried I might not get back in time. So if I seem a little out of breath, that is why. Yeah, Zach, really excited to be doing my last jumbo box of Bowman Chrome. After this one, we will probably do this. I don't know when, but this box is so stinking expensive. I don't know how to keep it affordable for everyone. But I'm really excited to be doing the Bowman draft tonight. So here's where we're at. Hey, Shack Rat. I got someone bought a spot for you. Jesse bought a spot for you. So you were in this break. And here's where we're at on the break, guys. We have 17 spots filled, which means I've got, let's see, what do I got? Not too many more to go. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we've got 12 spots to go. Chris, I have you in for 1 spot, so let me know, because I think you were looking to maybe get another one, so just let me know. But so we'll wait for some people to get in here. We also have our surprise giveaway. John Albright, here's what I got. I got 12 spots left. We've got 17 of them filled. There's only 29 spots in this. It is $12.50 a spot, and that is shipped. So that's where we're at on the break. Pretty sure we'll break tonight. Normally, once you get to around 10 or so spots left, it ends up filling up pretty quick. And as people kind of start filling in, the fact that we've got 2/3 of this thing sold already. Okay, Chris, so that was that Jesse? I'm assuming that was Jesse, so he bought 1 for Shack Rat, 1 for himself. I did get those spots, so we are in. Zach, you're going to take a 3rd. That's fantastic. Thank you, guys. And here's what I will do. Hold on, let me get Zach in there real quick. What I'll do is I will throw the PayPal. Here's the PayPal. Hey, Truth, what's going on? Thank you for joining. Here is the PayPal link at Gmail. There's my email address. The link to my PayPal is also in the video description below. And it is $12.50 a spot shipped. $12.50 shipped. John Albright, I will put you down for 2. Eva, Empire by Kaz. How many more spots? So after that, they're going to go pretty fast here, I have a feeling. So I'm going to put John Albright in for 2. So that gets you down to, yeah, there's going to be 9 spots left. 21, yeah, there's 9 spots left. So, so it is not out yet, but there are only 9 spots. Hey, Slav, David, DJ B, thanks for getting in. Urban, welcome. Thanks for joining. First, I do want to wish everyone a happy New Year. I know a lot of people probably went back to work today. I did a half day. The good news is most of the people at my work weren't back yet. Slob, you want 4? Okay, that is fantastic. Empire by Cause, that's 2. So I'm going to put Empire in, and then I will put Slob in. So yeah, at my work, the good news is it wasn't crazy today because most people weren't back yet. I have a feeling I'm in trouble next week, though. So let's get John. Okay, so I've got John Albright in. Empire by Cause is in for 2. Empire by Cause. So we'll probably break here pretty quick, actually. And then we've got Slob in for 4. And so, yeah, that's $12.50 shipped, guys. So I got 3 spots left. So let's see. So the good news is I did not have to go nuts at work today. My son is still off of school. With schools these days, they get so many days off in a row. I don't know how parents actually can take vacations. The school days off alone, at least in the school district we're in, I mean, it's almost ridiculous how many days off they get. But, you know, hey, they're teachers. They probably deserve it. I was just at a house with 4 kids, and I was only there for like 2.5 hours having some dinner with some friends. And I tell you what, 4 kids alone is enough to drive people mad. So Urban, I'll get you in for 1. Urban, you're going to love Bowman Draft. Bowman Draft is the cards everyone wants because, and like, today, any one of these cards, if one of these people ends up being the next, like, Fernando Tatis, this is the card you want of that person. But I'm going to get Urban in. Yeah, the days off that kids have, which is fine. The kids love it, although I think my son is... I was actually proud of him today because I got back and was kind of doing some work this afternoon, and he was watching TV for a little bit, and all of a sudden he shuts the TV off and he goes, "Dad, I think I need to read a book." That's one of those proud dad moments, only because you're going, yeah, you do need to read a book. You may not have picked one up in the last week and you're in 2nd grade. So, I need help with so anyways, yeah, the time off of the kids has been fun. I'm ready for it kind of to go back to a normal schedule. It's funny because I've had all this time off work, but I found it like harder to keep up with the channel while I was off work than while I was doing work. I kind of like have a schedule of when I can do stuff and when I focus on work, when I focus on family, when I can focus on the channel. And as soon as I got off that schedule, it became like really hard. I think I still kept up with everything. What I really haven't kept up on is the eBay store. The eBay store has been. Hey, Mike, let me see. I'm pretty sure I did get your spots. Let me just check here. Mike Smith. Well, no, that's Mike Smith, not Mike Ondish. How many spots did you have? Because I have 2 left, and I think, did you, hold on 1 second. Let me just check here. So here's who I have in the break. This will be an easier way to do it. I've got 2 spots for Zach's card breaks. And let me watch I want to watch Hey, Isaac, thank you for joining. What's going on? Come on. There we go. I'm split screening on my thing. He wanted 2. Okay, so Zach, Mike, I can get you in for 2, and that'll actually sell us out. Mike Ondish. For some reason, I thought. Okay, so yeah, then we are good to go. We're gonna get breaking here. So here's who I have in this break. I've got Zach Card Breaks has 2 spots. Sean Tieford. I am buying Sean 2 spots myself because he sent me a sweet Mike Trout. I made a video of it. He sent me a Tim Salmon auto. He sent me these and a whole bunch of other Angels cards, but he sent me that. It's a Tim Salmon auto card. He sent me this, the Mother's 94 Tim Salmon rookie card, the Shohei Ohtani. These are graded. These are really sweet cards. So, and he sent me a bunch of other Shohei rookies. So I'm getting him. Zach, you do have 3 spots. I got you in 2 different places. This is in order that they were received. So here we go. So here's who is in. I got Zach, you do have 3, but I'm going to read these in the order. I've got Zach for 2, Sean Tieford for 2, Clark Z for 1, Chris Bolton, I got you down for 1, C. Mike Smith, which is Clint, it has 1, DJB, you've got 2, Mr. Durango has 1, David M has 1, Kyle Armstrong has 2, Stevens Cards has 2, Jesse M has 1, Shaq Rat has 1, Zach, your third one is right there. John Albright with 2, Empire by Cause with 2, Slob with 4, Urban Card Breaks with 1, and I've got Mike Ondish to round out the 29 spots. So we are sold out. So chat, boy, if I had another box, I would say let's do 2 of these. I've got the huge box, but I would have to price that much differently. Because this is the huge, this has the 5 autographs, and the packs are really weird in there. It actually only has 5 packs, and they all have like 120 cards in each. I've been watching some other channels to see how they break that. That's a tough one to break because that box is expensive. And I try and keep it affordable for everyone to be able to buy a spot. So anyways, we are sold out. So we'll get to breaking here pretty quick. By the way, I didn't even get to this yet, but the giveaway was actually, I was going to give away, the random giveaway today was going to be this, and it is this. It is the 2019 Series 1 Topps. This is a hanger box, 67 cards, unopened, and so we will do a random drawing for everyone that got in. Someone's going to get this as well. So that will be the drawing. So the Super Jumbo, I do have one. Well, probably sometime in January, I'm going to figure out a way to break that. I don't know if I'm going to break it as like the whole box. What I may do, I'm trying to figure out a way to maybe do like a $5 fast break on it, where I could say like, hey, let's take one of the packs and then mix it in with maybe some gallery. I've got some other sets that are showing up here pretty soon. We're in the off season with sets in January. You kind of get into no man's land, but I'm kind of hoping that I can do a $5 fast break, so we'll figure that out. But with that being said, let me go over, so just to make sure everyone kind of knows the PayPal address, the link is below. I know Truth has been putting it in there. Thank you very much, Truth. But there's the PayPal, and so if you haven't paid yet. And then the other thing is, if you're kind of a first-time breaker with us, be sure to give me your address in the PayPal notes. If not, I normally have your email address and I can email you, but it makes it a little bit easier when I go to package all this stuff up and ship it. Just kind of makes the process a little bit easier, but I'll find your address. If you want your cards, you got to give me your address at some point, so I'll find it one way or another. So chat, yeah, how much for the whole box? Those boxes right now, I actually noticed on Blowout cards, because I go on there quite a bit. I think Blowout is saying they're still on sale, but they raised the prices on them. You got to really watch Blowout prices, because they'll say, look, this is on sale. But these boxes are now like $300 on there, which I think 2 days ago they were $280. So I think they raised the price on these like $20. And this one I want to say is like $400, which I mean, unless you want to start doing like $20 a break spot, it's really hard to break that at an affordable price. So anyways, let's get to getting this all randomized. I've got this all set up. Thank you everyone for buying in. We got this thing sold out pretty quick. Yeah, no kidding. And Zach's right. So the way that these set up, there's 2 packs. There's one up here and there's one down here, and they're attached. So it's like one pack, but they come in like 2 different packs. So if you ever see someone breaking it and they're not breaking both packs at once, I would not buy into that break because I forget if it's the top one or the bottom one, but I think it's the bottom. I think it's the top one that has all the autograph, and the bottom one doesn't. And it would be very easy to tell. So you want to make sure you're always buying the two and that they're actually attached together. That will guarantee that it's got the one autograph. If you're buying the half pack, it's very possible that someone that was breaking it could literally cut it in pack and keep all the autographs and sell the other ones. I would hope that people wouldn't do that, but don't put anything past people these days. So with that, so that's something to keep in mind there when you're watching other people's breaks. Just make sure that they are giving you both packs. And then the other thing to make sure of is that they're only selling 29 spots because there are no nationals in this. So if they're selling 30 spots and they sell you the nationals, you will end up with nothing. So let's pull up I'm going to pull up the Isaac. I don't know. Mike Ondish got the last two spots. So I didn't get you in this break. I apologize. But as you know, there will be more breaks. And Isaac, I apologize. I know you're Patreon and everything. So, but we will make sure that we get you in future spots. And yeah, it did sell out. It actually sold out really quick. I actually got on here with 14 spots left less than 15 minutes ago. So they went really fast. So let's do this. I'm going to pull this out of the way for a second. And what we'll do is we will pull up. So here's everyone that got in. Let me see if I can get this camera a little bit closer. I'm still using the new camera, by the way. I hope that the microphone sounds better. But I got cords everywhere. Hold on. Let's do this. See how close I can get us this time. And it does seem like, I'll be honest, the spots in the last couple breaks have gone pretty fast. I think a lot of that has to do with it being Bowman Chrome. And then we'll pull this up. Let's pull random up over here. So, it does seem like spots have got, as the channel's growing, it's been a little bit easier to sell out breaks. It'll be interesting to see what happens when Series 1 comes out. Series 1 comes out literally like a month from today. Like all the 2020 cards are coming. I can't wait. I'm actually going to go into Patreon and figure out because there's like 3 sets that are coming out in February that I'm going to ask my Patreons which ones they want. So here's what we will do. So we've got 29 spots. You can kind of see them all right here. And we will randomize teams first. And the other, I got big news for all you people that have watched my breaks in the past. I finally figured out how to not have the numbers show up when you copy paste. I was like, there's got to be a way to do this. So tonight we're going to be copy pasting without numbers involved. We'll just see teams and names and I won't have to take numbers out. It should go a hell of a lot smoother than that. So here we go. We're going to randomize. Well, let's see. First we'll drop all the teams in. Where did I do with my dice? So here we go with the dice. We're going to roll and we've got a 3. So we will do 3 on that. And I'm trying to get a good, I hope everyone can see this. That's the next thing I'm going to do. I'm not the biggest video file. So next thing is trying to figure out how to get this stuff to appear like all those people that are really good at doing breaks. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to randomize these guys 3 times. And 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we've got the Mariners on tops, the A's on the bottom. Now keep in mind this is Bowman draft. So here we go. So the teams are not the typical teams that you would have for 2019 cards. The teams are a little bit different. So when you do this, so let me see if I remember how to do this. You go copy. You copy it like normal. But then when you come over here, I'm going to scroll up here. I'm going to copy all the teams in right here. You go to paste special and then hit text. And it just brings in the team names and gets rid of those damn numbers. I'm so proud of myself for figuring that out. You have no idea. So, okay, so there we go on that. And then what we'll do is we're going to pull all of our breakers in. And for some reason, the athletics down here did not get picked up on. We'll fix that in a second. I'm pretty sure all that is I need to go up to 14. So I haven't quite figured it all out yet, but trust me, this is going to be so much better than last time. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to pull, here's all our names of everyone that's in. And we're going to pull these back into random. And we'll start a new list randomizer. And we're going to drop everyone in. And let's roll this dice again. So this time we're doing, I hope you guys can see that that was a 4. And, dun, dun, dun. Oh man, see, this is the problem with the new camera, is it weighs a lot more. And you guys can see my cool little light. See these little things that you see? Where are they? Right there. I've got like a new light on it. I'm really excited about some of the new stuff I got for Christmas. Now I got to learn how to use it all. Okay, so here we go. We're going to randomize this 4 times. So that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so I've got Sean on top. Let's actually pull all of his name. And I got John Albright on bottom. Control C. And we're going to come over here. And we're going to drop everyone in. We're going to do paste special. Text. And we're going to go like that. Okay, so then what we will do, let me pull these over. Give me 1 second, and we will open up trades. We'll go like this, and we'll go. And then I'm actually going to, I don't know why, here, we'll just do this. Delete, and then we'll go. So I'm going to open this up here a little bit. And what we'll do, filter all this. Okay, so there we go. So let me put so you guys can read this a little bit better. We will get everyone at the same size font, first of all. Let's do 14. Let's bold everyone. I'm going to hide this stuff over here so you guys don't see that. Hide. And there we go. Okay, so here's who we've got here. We've got, and I think we're going to be perfect on our, sorry, I'm trying to make a beautiful spreadsheet for you guys, and you guys probably just want to break. Okay, so here's what we've got. I've got Sean Tieford. We're going to open up trades here. I've got Sean Tieford with the Mariners. Slav's got the Yankees. DJB, you've got the Mets. The Cubs are going to Albright. White Sox to Mike Ondish. Urban card breaks, you got the Dodgers. Mike Ondish to the Pirates. Phillies are going to David M. The Orioles, that's Adly time. That's going to C. Mike Smith. Reds, Zach's card breaks. Zach's card breaks. Brewers, Zach's card breaks. Padres, Clark Z. Kyle Armstrong with the Rockies. Blue Jays, Sean Tieford. Astros, Empire by Cause. Twins are going to Stevens Cards. Rangers are going to Zach's Card Breaks. Indians are going to Slob. Rays, Stevens Cards. Royals, Kyle Armstrong. Diamondbacks, Slob. Angels are going to Dave Durango. Braves are going to Slob. Tigers, Shackrat. Cardinals are going to DJB. Giants are going to Chris Bolton. And Marlins are going to Empire by Cause. We pulled a great Marlins card last time, a Victor Mesa out of Sapphire. That thing was dope. Red Sox to Jesse M. And Athletics are going to John Albright. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. So here's what I know about this set. I've now opened a few boxes of this. The teams that seem to have a lot of cards, the Yankees always have a ton of cards. The Diamondbacks do have a lot of cards in this set. The Orioles don't have many cards, but they have the one number overall. They've got the Adly Rutschman, so that's kind of the number one overall pick. I mean, that's a good one. The Angels tend to have a lot of cards in this set. And I'll be honest, for the most part, it's pretty even. After that, there are some of the rookies that you can get. The prospects, the Giants aren't a bad team, but for the most part, other than that, I do notice that the Diamondbacks have a ton of cards in this set, at least in the boxes I've opened. So we've got trades open. David M's got the Phillies available. So for anyone that does want to do a trade, here's what I got. Just say confirmed and then write what the trade is. Clark Z's got the Padres on the table. I'm pretty sure we can go over and look at the checklist, but I'm pretty sure we've got, is there a Fernando Tatis in this? I'm pretty sure, I don't know if there is or not. I think with the Padres, who you would want is, what's his name? Abrams. And then okay, so Brewers for Tigers. Shaq Rat's winner in that one. The Dodgers actually are a decent team to have in this. They do have a decent amount of cards, and they do have a couple first-round picks. The Dodgers have a loaded system, and they've got a ton of picks. How the Dodgers pulled that off, I have no idea. It must be Magic Johnson. And then, so let's see. Clark Z, Padres are on the table. Zach's card break. Rangers for Cubs. John Albright is wondering if Rangers for Cubs. The Royals. Let's see who has the Royals. That is Kyle Armstrong has the Royals. The Royals are a good team in this as well. So let's see. As we go through here. Confirmed trade. I'm taking Tigers. Shaq Rat can have the Brewers. Okay, Tigers for Brewers. So let's, there's the Tigers. So that's Shaq Rat. And where are the Brewers? See, this is where, and Zach's card breaks. Okay, so we will go like this. And we're going to take Zach out of here and put Zach in the old Shaq Rat spot. There we go. Okay, so that's a confirmed trade. Yeah, so with the checklist, hey Grant, what's going on? Rebel3353, thanks for joining. By the way, KC Nation, thanks for joining too. Urban, Dodgers for Padres. That is a trade that is on. Anyone interested in the Giants? The Giants have Hunter Bishop in this. He was the 10th overall pick. The Giants are actually not. And Hunter Bishop, I think, has a lot of the. I know he's got a few autographs. So the Giants aren't a bad one. I'll be honest. Most of the spots in this, there's a couple teams that you might say, you could do better. But I don't think you can go wrong with most of the spots that are in this set. It's just a. I mean, overall, it's a pretty good set. So let's see here. I've got chances are the Yanks and D-backs are going to be a good pick tonight. Yeah, the D-backs. I'll be honest, the Diamondbacks, just by the sheer volume of cards. I've now split up a couple breaks on this. The Diamondbacks always have the thickest stack. I don't. It's because they had so many draft picks last year. Or back, yeah, I guess it would be last year now. Good trade, Padres for Dodgers. I don't know. You don't know draft. Padres, Dodgers. I'll be honest. If you can trade, I would take the Padres for Dodgers. I think that's a decent trade. The Dodgers have picks. Keep in mind, it's Abrams. He's the 6th overall pick for the Padres. He's in this set. He's got a lot of inserts and whatnot. And then, yeah, Jung hunting. Yeah, Jung's in this. I mean, yeah, really, there's not too many. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave this open for like another minute. So if anyone does want to trade, just let me know. Just let me know if the Dodgers Padres. That's probably a fairly decent trade. That also is one of those trades that if that Abrams auto shows up, that's a bummer. But for whoever trades them. But Padres for Cubs. Zach is saying Padres for Cubs. Who's got the Cubs? Cubs is John Albright. So let's see. Anyone care to trade for the Red Sox? Jesse has the Red Sox. Wait, I have the Padres, not confirmed. Right. Padres for Cubs confirmed. So wait. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so let's make sure we got this right. So the Padres right now. Who's got Padres? I don't even see that. Okay, so here we go. Yes, Clark Z has the Padres. And hey, Polly, what's going on? Thank you for joining. Polly, we sold the breakout before you showed up. I'm proud of myself. However, there will be more breaks. I know it, Polly. The funny part is when I started, I had 14 spots left, and then as soon as we got in, I mean, people bought them up pretty quick. So, I apologize. There's no spots. If I had another jumbo box, I would do another break tonight. However, I know I don't have one on hand. I think I have another one showing up, but it's not here yet. I have the super jumbo box, but I'm not prepared to break that one. Padres for Cubs not confirmed. Yeah, that's fine. I haven't taken that one. So Polly is sending Savannah out a late Christmas present. We'll call it a New Year's present. That's awesome. By the way, watching Savannah open up those packs the other day, I think was it yesterday, was pretty awesome. Savannah was pretty amped about open. She's a fun one. Beck was watching that, and we were cracking up on our end. Yeah, chat. I will let you know about selling the super box. What I'm thinking I want to do on that, because I think there's 5 packs in the box. I think what I'm going to do, because a lot of people like the $5 fast breaks, and I like doing them for people. What I got to do is figure out how to mix that in. And what I'm trying to do is not mix it in with like holiday. I'm trying to figure out how to mix it in with something else. But I got to figure it out. So I don't think, I mean, I could do personals on it, but I haven't done the math on how that works. Cause that's the other way to do it. But if the box is $400 and there's 5 packs, see what the problem is, you're going, what am I going to do? Like an $80 personal? I mean, that's nuts. So if you can figure out a way to break it up, see, but I'll figure it out. Okay. So here we go. Brandon breaks. This is sold out. This break is sold out. So it's sold out pretty quick. But thank you for your interest. If you'd like to watch, we are about to crack this thing. So here's what I'm going to do with trades. The Wicked Discounts, thanks for checking it out. Thank you for joining. And, oh, chat, you got a Pokemon tin today. That's awesome. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to call this... I'm going to close out trades here. Is there any more trades? Here's what I'm going to go over to this. I'm going to pull this back off the screen and almost knock the whole camera down right there. What I'll do is I'm going to say, put this back over here. Get everything kind of set back up. Oh, by the way, the other thing, I did get more one touches today. We are going to go trades going once. Trades going twice. Excuse me. I really hope I don't have an allergy attack right now. My allergies in the last 2 weeks. I've decided that I am allergic to my house or my dog or something, but they've been really bad. So I am prepared if we have one, but it's more annoying than anything. And then we're going to say trades closed. Okay, so there's one more thing we got to do before I plug everything back in. We got to give this guy away. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put this back on screen for a second. And here's our box. I kind of don't want the box to leave the screen. And what we'll do is, there's my random. Okay, so here's all our names. I'm going to, well, here, we'll copy them out of here. Here's all our names. We're going to random off the hanger of Series 1. And what we'll do is we'll roll the dice, and whoever is on top after the amount of dice rolls, that's who's going to get this. I'm going to ship it. I'll probably open it out of the box, but I'll keep it in its pack, just because the box is a lot of stuff I don't need to ship. But we won't even open it on screen. You can do whatever you want with it. So here we go. We are going to random this. Here's the dice. You know what? I'm going to say, here, we'll do it 2 times. That's fine. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to random this, and whoever's on top after the second random, that's who's going to get this. And it will be Slob. Slob, this is going to you, buddy. Thanks for entering and buying into the break. So we'll get you 67 extra cards. That's pretty nice. So that will be, so now let me get my computer plugged in here, and we're going to get to breaking this guy. This should be a fun break. There's like 384 cards in the box, if I'm not mistaken. Something crazy like that. So let me get set up on my end so I can see your guys' comments. I'm also going to split screen so I can tell you guys who's getting what when we get it. And if you guys have any questions, and we'll keep up on all this. Let's see. So, yeah, good luck, everyone. Congratulations, Slav. Slav, did you win? Did you win one of my other ones? I think you may have. So, and we'll see about this. I may be getting a little bit of an allergy. It'll go away as fast as it shows up. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this anyways. One of these days, I will actually take allergy medicine, and this won't happen to me. So, here we go. We're going to crack this guy. And Brandon Breaks, I'm going to let you promote that channel a little bit. If you guys want to, go check out Brandon Breaks' channel. So here we go, and I'm going to do a much better job on trash this time. I am way more prepared. Okay, so here are our packs. Like last time we did these, it's 3 stacks. So that is the box. There actually are boxes of this, just so you guys know. If you ever buying like a whole box of this, you do have an outside shot at getting a top loader, and I think most of them are autographed. I haven't pulled one yet, but I think they're like one out of, I think there's a set of like 20 of them, and you can get, and they're numbered to like 100. So anyways, just as a side note. Okay, so here we go. Let's get breaking. Now, the first pack, we're just going to go from left to right. And we've got, and we'll see, each stack should have an auto. And what we'll do here is we will take our Chrome cards and kind of get them on the bottom, or at least most of them. So that'll put our Chrome cards at the bottom and kind of everything else up top. I think we're good to go there. Okay, so let me get a little more organized here. Good luck, everyone. I've got an Anthony Prado, Twins. Jack Kokanowitz. There's a Bryce Turang. That's for the Brewers. The Brewers is Shack Rat. Connor Capel and Tony Losi. Is Losi the first round? No, he's second round. So Tyler Fitzgerald, that's a Bowman first. These cards are sliding around on me a little bit. That is not their first round pick, though. That was their round 4. Here's a Logan Wyatt, another one for the Giants. That's another Bowman first. That's their second round pick. Here's Julio Rodriguez for the Mariners. Brady McConnell for the Royals. Jared Kalanick, that's one of the Mariners' higher-rated prospects. Here's Michael Busch. This is a nice one for the Dodgers. That is their first round, 31st overall. Michael Busch for the Dodgers. Erik Yang. Erik Yang is a first-rounder. Seventh rounder. I'm sorry. Jamari Baylor for the Phillies. That's a Bowman first. Ryan Weathers. Ethan Hankins, actually, for the Indians. Jake Sanford, Bowman first. He is round 3. Ryan Garcia. Jose Devers for the Marlins. Nasim Nunez for the Marlins. Nasim was a second round. That's a Bowman first card. And then Jonathan Ornelas. Corey Lee for the Astros. Corey Lee, wasn't he? Yeah, he was the 32nd pick overall. So that's a first rounder for the Astros. That Empire by Cause has the Astros. This is Darian Cruz. Will Wilson, he was the Angels' first round pick, 15th overall. 15th overall. So here we go. Here come the Chrome cards. We've got Daniel Espino for the Indians. Espino was the 24th pick overall. So what I'm going to try and do here is, I thought I had pulled all these out. One second. Just going to get some top loaders ready to go here. By the way, most cards will get top loaded. Most like first round cards, Bowman first cards, they will get top loaded. I may not top load them during the break to keep the break kind of moving a little bit. But before they ship, if you guys have ever bought in, I probably over top load cards. So if you don't see one, but if you want to throw it in the comments, I will, Truth, that's awesome. The fire department is right outside. That would be so amazing. So yeah, but in regards to sleeving and top loading, I will sleeve most of the like Bowman first cards from the Chrome and some of the higher ranked ones from the paper. There's a Joey Bart. That's a nice one for the Giants. So the Giants in this first pack have actually kind of started out hot. The Giants, who had the Giants? That's Chris Bolton. So there's the Joey Bart. I think we pulled the Joey Bart photo variation auto, which I was looking that card up earlier today. That card sold for like $200 on eBay on December 30th. Jake Agnos, that's a Yankees Bowman first. Agnos was their round 4 pick. Then we have the next card is going to be a Royce Lewis. That's a refractor. So the Royce Lewis refractor. There should be 24 refractors in this set. The next one is going to be, so this is a refractor for the Twins. The Twins are Stevens cards. So we'll sleeve these up. I've got Anthony Kelly. This is for the Brewers. He is their second round pick. This is also a refractor. Yeah, the packaging, I'll tell you what, Slob, the packaging of cards, although it takes a while, I mean, I think you got to do it right. This one's sweet right here. This is the draft pick breakdown. The first couple times I've broke these cards, I really like the way they look. I actually think the back of these cards are really awesome too. So this is Hunter Bishop. This is for the Giants. So the Giants, yeah, Chris Bolton's having a great pack here. But if you look at these on the back, it gives a nice little breakdown of why they were of kind of why they got drafted. Some of these are kind of cool. This is a cool little write-up that they do on the back. So really cool card up front, but an equally cool card in the back. And Hunter Bishop, yeah, he was the 10th overall pick for the Giants. So that one's going to Chris Bolton. Then we have Julio Rodriguez, and he was a free agent in 2017. And finally, to round it out for the first pack, we've got a Brady Mcconnell, and Brady McConnell is a round 2 pick. Bowman first for the Royals. The Royals is Kyle Armstrong. All right, our next pack here. We've got, and look, I've got the trash right. I'm so proud of having the trash right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do, looks like we will have some color, maybe an auto in this one, because we've got a little bit of a thicker card. Not sure if you guys can see that, but, you know, we're kind of right in there. So here we go. Move this off to the side here a little bit. I've got Denny Reyes. That is for the Red Sox, and another Denny Reyes. Oh, you know what? This one is, I didn't pull all of the refractors to the back. So this one actually, this one's a chrome. So that one actually should have been the last card of the pack, but be that as it may. There's a Denny Revers. That's the paper. This is Cody Hosi. Hosi was also a first-round pick for the Dodgers. So that's, we'll try and sleeve up most of the first-round picks, whether they're paper or chrome. How about that? Because I'm going to end up doing it later anyways. And here we go. I've got a Clark Schmidt, a Greg Jones. That's for the Rays. He is a first-round 22nd pick overall. I don't think I've seen this one yet, or if I have, I don't remember. But Greg Jones, this is for the Rays. That's Stevens Cards. So that's a nice little first-round hit for the Rays. Then we've got Brewer Hicklin. He was a round 7 pick. Hunter Bishop, there he is. That's another. So Chris Bolton's having himself a nice start to this break. So there's the Hunter Bishop paper base Bowman first. Like I said, he's the 10th overall pick. We've got Kyle McCann for the A's. He was a round 4 pick. Oh, and here's a nice one for the Tigers. This is Riley Greene. Riley Greene was the 5th overall pick. Tigers is going to Zach's Card Breaks. And if I'm not mistaken, well, I don't want to say. I'm going to look something up. Hold on. I want to see. For some reason, this might be an image variation. I've got the checklist up here. Maybe it's not. No, this is the base. Okay, so there is an image variation where he's running the bases. So I'm trying to keep an eye out for image variations on this. And that one didn't look familiar, but I guess I was getting it confused. But nonetheless, it is a Riley Greene 5th overall pick. So here we go, the Diamondbacks. We should see more Diamondbacks cards showing up if history is an indication of the future. So here we go. I've got Glenn Allen Hill Jr., he was a round 4 pick. Brandon Williamson for the Mariners, he's a round 2 pick. Mateo Gil, Gray Kessinger for the Astros, he was a round 2 pick as well. Alejandro Kirk, and there he is, boom! There is Adly for the Orioles. So there's our first Adly. That's going to C. Mike Smith, 1st overall pick. And actually, I don't know why I'm not top loading more of these. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to top load Adly. So there's your 1st overall pick in the June 2019 draft. Hey, Paul Mama Gaming, thank you for joining. So there's Adly. That's a nice one. And actually, I'm going to go back and pull that Riley Greene out real fast and give that one a quick top loader. We'll throw Adly somewhere on our screen, or Riley on our screen, I mean. The problem when you got all these packs in the way. So there we go. There's that one. It's kind of hard to try and get some first-round fire. So we've got two of the top 5. There's Jake Mangum. And he was a round 2 pick. Here's Quinn Priester. Quinn Priester was a first-round pick. He's 18th overall for the Pirates. So I did not see. So what was the Adly that sold for $23,000? That's insane. Priester, by the way, first-round pick for the Pirates. The Pirates are Mike Ondish. Anthony Siegler for the Yankees. Logan Davidson, pretty sure he's a first-round pick too. He's 29th overall. So that's for the A's. The A's is, who had the A's? John Albright has the A's. Devi Garcia, another Yankees card. Here's Gunnar Henderson. Gunnar Henderson was a round 2 pick. Ian Anderson for the Braves. Josh Wolf for the Mets. He's a round 2 pick. Kristen Robinson for the Diamondbacks. And boom! First Chrome card right off the bat. That, folks, is a J.J. Bleday. This is, now to be fair, I'm going to call this out now. Just so when you get it, unfortunately on this one, there is a bit of like a pin mark. I don't know if you guys can see that. That is a bummer that it is on this card, but there's like a, it almost, I don't know what to call that, but there's a definitely an indent in that card, and there's like a printing. I'm sure you guys can see. I'm pretty sure you can see that. Pillman, sorry you got the flu. I hope you start feeling better soon. But this is still a J.J. Bleday. This is for the Marlins. He was the 4th overall pick. By the way, the Marlins are going out to Empire. So Empire, glad you got the J.J., but I think we got a little bit of a printing, as you can see there. It's a little bit of a bummer. So I'm going to put this one down here. We'll see if we can get you a better JJ here in this box. There's an Eric Rivera. He's a first round, or not a first round pick, 4th round pick for the Angels. And this is for the Braves. This is going to be a refractor parallel. This is a Bo Phillip. Bo Phillip was a round 2 pick, but it is a refractor, so we will give this one a quick sleeve. Yeah, it is the 1-of-1 divot. Yeah, divot, that's the word I was looking for. I'm not exactly sure what to call that. It's a bummer it was in there. And here we go. This is a nice one for the Padres. Who's got the Padres? Clark Z. This is going out to Clark. This is a Owen Miller. Owen Miller is one of the Padres' top-rated prospects. Owen Miller also plays for the Sod Poodles right now, or he did last year. And for those of you that don't know, I know a lot of you guys know Isaac Flores. Sod Poodles is his team. This is the Sod Poodles star right here, Owen Miller. So that's a nice one for the Padres. And here we go for the Braves. So the Braves we pulled quite a few Braves cards out of this pack. The Braves are going to Slob, by the way. This is a franchise future for the Braves. Braden Shoemake. And what's the other one here? We've got Shea Langiers. And so that's a nice one. Braden Shoemake, I know, as I think he's their 3rd or 4th ranked prospect right now. And we have a blue border. These are not, I'm pretty sure these aren't numbered, but they should be. They're actually limited to $4.99. Yeah, the Sod Poodles. So that is Josh Smith. This is for the Yankees. So this is a nice little parallel for the Yankees. That's their round 2 pick, 67th overall. And so we will give this a quick little top loader because we got a nice little blue parallel. Why these aren't numbered is beyond me. They are to $4.99 according to the checklist. I have no idea why they wouldn't number these. I guess it just kind of, Topps always seems to do that, where you get a few that just for whatever, they make a color and then don't number it. It is what it is. The sparkled ones aren't numbered either. And then for this one, we have Jared Kalanick. That's a nice chrome for the Mariners. The Mariners are going to Sean Tieford. And finally, we've got Michael Busch again in Croman form, and that's a 31st overall pick. So the Dodgers, I'm pretty sure Urban had the Dodgers. So the Dodgers got a few Michael Busch cards already. So we will see if we can get a few more of our top 5 picks. We're still looking for our first auto. We've got 3 of them in the box. So here we go. Would not be surprised if it shows up in this one. We definitely have a thicker card, so that's always good news. So let's see. How many? Okay, that should be good there. So here we go. We're going to do our paper first. We've got Ethan Small. That is for the Brewers. He, again, a first-round pick. So we're pulling lots of first-rounders right here. Brewers are going to Shaq Rat. Shaq Rat, a big Brewers fan, if I recall. Yeah, the Trash Pandas. I'm wondering who won. Remember how I think it was Topps, was it Archives or Heritage Minor League? Pretty sure it was Heritage Minor League, and they were giving away, like, you got your own baseball card and you got to play for the Trash Pandas for a day. I'm wondering who actually won that thing. I entered it just because I thought that would be fun. Dalton Varsho, that's for the Diamondbacks. Michael Toglia, he's a first-round pick for the Rockies. We haven't had the Rockies show up a lot yet, but that's for Kyle Armstrong. So that's a nice one. He's 18th over, or 23rd overall, I'm sorry. 23rd. Hey, Bobby, what's going on? Thanks for joining into the stream. Here's the coolest name in baseball, Brock Death Rage. It's actually Deatheridge, but we'll call him Death Rage. There's a Seth Beer. That's a nice prospect card for the Diamondbacks. Seth Beer is one of their higher-rated prospects right now. Then we've got a Bryant Packard. Andrew Vaughn, there is a pick number 3 overall. That is going to the White Sox. White Sox, that is Mike Anders. So there's an Andrew Vaughn. So I think we've got, so we're looking for, we've got 1, 3, and 5. I'm going to move Josh Smith over here. We'll put Andrew Vaughn up there. And we've got Eric Miller, John Doxakis, Matthew Liberatore. That's a nice prospect card for the Rays. Matthew Liberatore, probably see him pitching in the majors next year. He's got top of the rotation talent. Let's see. We've got Logan Driscoll. Logan Driscoll was a second-round pick. Tirso Ornelius, nice prospect card there as well. Cal Mitchell. There's another Joey Bart. So that's 2 Joey Barts. Chris Bolton having the Joey Bart show. And then we've got, as we move on, we've got Jake Agnos for the Yankees. And there's a J.J. Bleday. This is the paper version, but at least this is not the 1-of-1 divot version. But there is J.J., and he, like we said, 4th overall pick. So we've got 1. Let's see if we can line them all up here. We've got 1st overall pick. We've got 2nd. I don't think we have. We're looking for pick number 2. Looking for pick number 2. I know Andrew Vaughn. Let's do this. Let's have fun with this. Let's go. Andrew Vaughn is number 2. So we'll move this out, or number 3. And then we're waiting on number 2. We've got 4. We'll put 4 right here. And we've got number 5 right here. So we'll see if we can get all 5 of them. That'd be awesome. Okay, so we've got Eric Rivera, Nick Quintana, Jordan Groshans, maybe the least cool name in baseball versus Brock Deathridge, Andrew Schultz. And then we've got Tyler Callahan for the Reds. That is a 3rd-round pick. Spencer Brickhouse, also for the Diamondbacks. He's a round 7 pick. Josh Smith, round 2 pick. And now we're going into our Chrome cards for this pack. We've got Andrew Schultz for the Phillies. Schultz was a round 6 pick. I've got Tyler Callahan for the Reds. Round 3, Spencer Brickhouse. I feel like we just saw all these cards. And here comes a refractor. This is going to be Kendall Williams. That is for the Blue Jays. This is a round 2 pick refractor. I'm probably going to have to go get some more penny sleeves here in a second. I'll probably do that after this pack. I've got Estevan Florial. This is also a refractor. And our first auto is going to be Logan Wyatt. And if you give me a second, I'll show you more on Logan Wyatt. That is going to go to the Giants, though. So Chris Bolton is cleaning house with the Giants right now. But there's the Estevan Florial real quick. That is the refractor. So here we go. It is Logan Wyatt. Logan Wyatt is, and this is a base auto, round 2 pick, 51st overall for the San Francisco Giants. So not a bad little auto here. We'll read up on Logan here a little bit to see what they say about him. Let's see. Forged 972 OPS at the University of Louisville Junior in 2019. 2018, third team All-American for collegiate baseball. Batted .339 with a 1.012 ops, 22 doubles, and 69 RBIs in 2018. So, looks like he's got the bat potential. He's a first baseman. So not a bad little auto here. Congratulations, Mr. Bolton. So here is, we'll put Logan there until we get our second round pick. Okay, so then we've got Brewer Hicklin for the Royals, and there's a Hunter Bishop. The Giants, I tell you what, the Giants are cleaning house. Hunter Bishop is your 10th overall pick for the Giants. That is a chrome base. And then we've got, to round out the pack, a Kyle McCain for the Athletics. And the Athletics are going to John Albright. So that is pack number 3. We did get our auto in that one, so we probably won't get one in this next pack, but we'll see if we can find some color parallels before we get to our second stack. So we're about 1/3 of the way through after this pack. And we'll see what else we can find in here. We're looking for the second overall pick, which the second overall pick, someone in here probably knows. Who was the second overall pick? For some reason, I can't remember the name. And I'm wondering if he has a card in this set. He might not. I think that's true, if I recall correctly. We are going to get some sort of a card in here that's a little bit thicker. So we'll see what card that is. So if anyone knows who that second overall pick was, if you can remind me, that would be awesome. And while we're at it, if you haven't hit the like button yet, that now would be a good time. If we just pulled an auto, I would really appreciate it if you guys did that. Here we go. We've got Ryan Costello, Isaiah Campbell for the Mariners. He was a second round pick. Tyler Freeman, Spencer Steer for the Twins, third round pick. Matt Vierling, Bobby Witt. You're right. Bobby Witt does he have a card? He does have one in this set. Yeah, I should have remembered Bobby Witt. Everyone's high on Bobby Witt. And he does have a card in here, if I'm not mistaken. He isn't in this one. So which one is he in? Does Topps have a card of his yet? I thought they did. Is he in Bowman's Best? Is that what it is? I could be wrong. But anyway, Casey Golden, Kyle Isbell, and Anthony Kelly, who was he? Yeah, round 2. There's the Owen Miller again. That's the paper version. TJ Sakima. I've got cards slipping around. Let's make sure they don't do that. That's for the Yankees. He was their first rounder, 38th pick overall. He's Panini. Well, he'll be top soon enough, I'm sure. Yeah, I was looking at Bobby Witt cards online. Bobby Witt cards are going for a nice little pick. So we won't get, so our autographs will go here. So we've got all of the top 5 that we can get. Now let's see if we can get them all in chrome. We got one of them in chrome, but it was the 1/1 divot. He isn't in this one. Bowman's Best and Elite Extra Edition. Here's an Estevan Florial. This is Kyle Stowers. That's a Bowman first. Sixto Sanchez, nice prospect hit for the Marlins right there. Matthew Allen for the Mets. He's a round 3rd pick. Matt Mercer. Michael Massey for the Royals. He was a round 4 pick. Isaiah Gilliam for the Yanks. Chris Murphy for the Red Sox. He was a round 6 pick for them. Matt Wallner for the Twins. That is a first round pick, 39th overall. So the Twins, that's going to Steven's cards. So we'll get, let's get these. There we go. And then we've got an Evan White. Evan White is a former first-round pick in 2017. So that's a nice prospect hit. Brendan Malone for the Diamondbacks. He was a first-round pick, 33rd overall. We'll see if I can make it through this pack. I think I've got, how many is that? We'll see if this pack can beat out my penny sleeves. I think I've got, it looks like about 3 or 4 more. DeSobo Arias and Daniel Espino for the Indians. He's a first-round pick for them. Who had the Indians? The Indians is Slav as well. So there's the Indians' first-round pick. And now we're going to get to our Chrome cards. We've got Nick Quintana, who is a round 2 pick. Jordan Groshans. I think that's the second time we pulled that. Ooh, and this is a nice refractor for the Cubbies. John Albright with the Cubs. This is a Miguel Amaya refractor. Miguel Amaya is one of their higher rated prospects. Pretty sure he was drafted. Yeah, he was a free agent, but he's quickly rose through their ranks. We will probably see Amaya in 2020, so that's a nice one. We also have a TJ Sakima, and it looks like we've got a purple coming up. So this is a refractor. Bowman first for the Yankees. Yankees is Slav as well. So nice little refractor card there. Then for the Cardinals, which we haven't said the Cardinals name too much, but this is a nice one. Zach Kirtley, Nolan Gorman. This is the draft progression card. The Cardinals are going to DJB. That's Zach Thompson. And let's see. It looks like the Blue Jays are going to get the purple parallel, and that is going to be Will Robertson. And that is numbered to, let me see if I can get it on there, 240 out of 250. So let's get some of these sleeved up. And the pack beat out my penny sleeves. So that's always a good sign, if you ask me. Let me grab some more. Give me 1 second. I know I got them. The question is how easy is it going to be? I got a whole big shipment of penny sleeves coming in. And I haven't really used the ones that I have yet. This one will do. Let me open this up. I don't want to open that whole case up. So let's see. Give me 1 second here, guys, while I grab more penny sleeves. Here's 100 more. We'll see if we can do 100 more sleeves before. So let me show you guys this one again. So here's the purple. It's a Will Robertson. That's a nice little hit right there. He was a round 4 pick, 117th overall. So a little bit of a deeper one. But I do think out of the parallels, the purple and the surprisingly the green looked really fantastic. A lot of people don't like green parallels. Not sure why. But I think the green on these looks really good. I also think the purple ones do. So congratulations, Sean Tieford, which is awesome because Sean is the one that sent that care package to me. So I, as a little bit of a thank you, bought him 2 spots in this break. So I'm glad to pull him a little bit of color. Hey, Troy, I didn't see you come in. Welcome. I've kind of been in Kingsley. Nice to see you in here. So let's see. We're going to go like this. Well, since I've got Cody Hosi for the Dodgers. Again, first round pick, 21st overall. That one's going to Urban. And I've got Clark Schmidt for the Yankees and Greg Jones, first pick, 22nd overall. That is going to the Rays, and that is Steven's card. So, nice little pack to round out that stack. Here's what I'm going to do before these stacks start getting too big. I'm going to take this one that we've got over here. I'm going to take this one and put it in a little bit of a safer place before it starts getting too big. And there's stack 1. And then what we'll do is we'll hit up stack 2. Yeah, Shacker, that Bowman draft this year, I was going to do a video. Again, I had all this time off work and I Wasn't as productive as I could have been. I was going to do a video of my top 10 sets of 2019. I saw a couple other people did that. Mine was going to be totally opinionated and self-righteous about why I thought packs were good. But my number one, and I didn't think it would be, but it ended up being Bowman Draft. So it looks like we are going to get another parallel or something in this one. So here we go. Again, we're going to pull chromes to the back. We'll start with the paper. George Kirby, Mariners. First round pick, 20th overall. So here we go. We have pulled, so the Mariners are also going to Sean Tieford. So that's sweet. Blaze Alexander, one of the Diamondbacks' higher rated prospects. Keone Cavaco, I like that name. Keone was a 13th overall pick for the Twins. So I don't think we'd pulled that one yet. So that's for Steven Cards. So yeah, I picked Bowman Draft as my first, is probably my favorite set of the year. Topps Chrome. Boy, this card, I hope these. Topps Chrome, even though a lot of people would say, you know, maybe they made too much of it. I love Topps Chrome. Really like Topps Chrome. I like Topps Chrome more than Bowman Chrome, but the best card I pulled this year was out of Bowman Chrome. Or last year, I guess we would say. That was on there. I also like Allen and Ginter every year. So I probably am not going to end up doing that video because it's not as, you know, who wants to watch a best set of 2019 in the middle of January? But those kind of would have rounded out my top three. I've got Albert Abreu for the Yankees. Nick Lodolo. Nick Lodolo's a nice one, 7th overall for the Reds. Who had the Reds? Zach, that's you. Congratulations, Zach. That's the Nick Lodolo. Topps Holiday. Yeah, Topps Holiday is the Topps Holiday is polarizing for people. I think the most underrated set of the year is actually Topps Fire. It was cheap. Everything I pulled out of Topps Fire, every pack was amazing. And I get it's a retail set, and I get a lot of people don't like the design, and I get it's got stickeratos, blah, 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 blah. But the cards I pulled out of it were awesome. I thought the cards looked cool. That was one of my favorite sets. Holiday was, I think the issue with Holiday is a lot of people bought a lot of it and then like no autos showed up. But I kind of liked it. It grew on me as I opened more of it. I've got a Graham Stinson for the Rays. He was a round 4 pick. Drew Jameson, 34th pick overall for the Diamondbacks. Like I said, we're going to see a lot of Diamondbacks cards. They have a lot of cards in this set. The Slob has the diamond break, so not a bad. If you're buying into other breaks that maybe aren't random, the Diamondbacks aren't a bad one to buy. DJ Hall, Yordis Valdez, and he was a round 2. Oh, I'm putting these in the wrong thing. I'm putting these all over. Moises Gomez. There's another Diamondback. We've got Tommy Henry, round 2 pick. Noah Song. This is a Bowman first for the Red Sox. Shea Langiers, Langier, and he is our 9th overall pick for the Braves. That is also going to Slob. Slob did buy 4 spots in this, so we'll hear Slob's name throughout the night. Then for the Dodgers, we've got Brandon Lewis. Lewis was, round 4 pick. And here we go. This is a nice one for the Mets. This is Brett Beatty. Beatty was the 12th overall pick. I haven't said the Mets a lot tonight, but this is going to DJB. If we can pull Beatty auto, that would be awesome. So we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can get a first round auto or 2 out of this box. Thomas Dillard, Ryan Jensen for the Cubs. That's a Bowman first. That as well as a first round pick for the Cubs. John Albright. Ultimate best luck was Bowman best. Bought into 3 breaks for the Yankees. Pulled seven autos. But they all, 2 Devi Garcia, 1 to 150. And whoa, holy crap. Yeah, Zach, that's amazing. The Bowman's Best, I actually do have a box of that. And it's pretty nice. That definitely made one of my top 10 of the year. The fact that you get 4 autos, and if you were buying boxes at the right time, you could have got them for around 130. I think they're up to like 140 right now. Here's a Dane Dunning. But yeah, I think you can see it even up here. I think that's the box right there. But if you like autos and if you like prospects, the thing I liked about Bowman's Best is you could actually get like rookie autos and vet autos as well. Davis Wenzel, that's for the Rangers. He's their first. What's funny is he is a round 1 pick, but it's 41st overall. That dude's got some serious hairdo. That guy's got a future in a Head and Shoulders commercial if he can make it big time with hair looking like that. Grayson Rodriguez. Trajan Fletcher for the Cardinals. He's a round 2 pick. Mackenzie Gore, that is a nice prospect hit for the Padres. That's going to Clark Z. Troy's cards, yeah. Stadium Club, also a really nice set. Stadium Club is normally higher on my list, but the checklist for Stadium Club this year I thought was lacking a little bit. And autos were really hard to come by. And unfortunately, the parallels, because it's very much about the photography, like the red lettering, the black lettering, I don't think it was profound, what's the word, distinguished enough and profound enough that people could really tell them apart from each other. But really nice set. I love Stadium Club. Matthew Lugo, that's a round 2 pick. And here we go with our Chrome guys. Kyle Stowers, he's a 2nd round pick for the Orioles. There's a Sixto Sanchez. That's a nice prospect. Chrome. Matthew Allen for the Mets. Matthew Allen is a round 3 pick this year. Andrew Schultz, and this is a refractor for the Phillies, so this is a nice one. Even though he's a round 6, the refractors, we definitely are going to sleeve up those. Yeah, Zach, it does sound like you were having good luck with the Yankees for sure. Hey, Troy, thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us for a little bit. Yeah, my voice keeping people up? No way, that never happens. Spencer Steer. Oh, and we got a blue one coming up here, guys. We'll see if it's an auto. Here's a Spencer Steer. This is a round 3 pick. This is a refractor as well. So we'll sleeve that up. That is for the Twins. The Twins are Stevens cards. And let's see. We're going to have another draft progression card. This one is for the Pirates. So this is going to Mike Ondish, Quinn Priester, Travis Swaggerty, and Cal Mitchell. And we will do the blue. This is going to the Rockies. This one is going to be numbered out of 150. That is a Vince Fernandez. Going to the Rockies, which is Kyle Armstrong. And the, let's see, who did we say for the Pirates again? Mike Ondish. So 2 nice little cards right here. So Vince Fernandez. This is not a Bowman first card, by the way. But he was a round 10 pick in 2016. But if you look at his 18 numbers, guy hit 24 home runs and 423 at bats. Batted .265. So if you get yourself a power hitter in Vince Fernandez, and this is numbered, like I said, 131 out of 150. So nice little colored parallel out of that pack for the Rockies. Congratulations, Kyle. We will get this top loaded up for you. And let's see. We'll start switching some of these out. Okay, so as we continue on, Ronnie Mauricio and Jared Triolo, round 2 pick. So that is the first pack. Not a bad pack at all, especially with the blue. Numbered to 150. So I think you get, hopefully we can pull an auto that is also a parallel. I don't know if you're guaranteed to get one per box. So far, I think I have. I don't know that there's a guarantee in that at all, but hopefully we can pull one. That'd be awesome. What I'd love to do is pull one of these guys' autos, no matter what kind it is. So here's a Travis Swaggerty, a Dason Brown. And then we've got, let's see, where are all the autos at? Well, Slob, we've got two more. We're actually not even halfway through the box yet. Like I said, there's almost 400 cards in here. We've got Izzy Wilson, James Beard, Bowman first card. And I like to go through these and kind of show where people got drafted, kind of know. So as you watch this, you kind of know, you know, who to look for, at least in the draft rotation. Ryan Bowman Sapphire last week, a Victor Mesa. If I'm not mistaken, it was $2.99. It was sweet because it was Sapphire. It was a dope card. And we've got John Rave for the Royals. Rave was a round 5 pick. Bryson Scott. Round 1, 14th overall. So this is going to the Phillies. So another first round for the Phillies. That's David M. I've got Alec Bohm, which is we've got a green one coming up too, guys. It's probably going to be a paper. We'll see. Alec Bohm, nice one. Aaron Shunk for the Rockies. I got two cards sticking together. That's why. MJ Melendez. Sean, I'm pretty sure this is pronounced Gelé for the Giants. Andre Lipsius, round 3 pick. Armani Smith, round 7. Cooper Johnson for the Tigers. That's a round 6 pick. Christian Santana, that's a nice prospect card for the Dodgers. Probably see him in 2020. Joseph Ortiz, and he was their round 4 pick. Will Robertson, we picked his... wasn't that one of our... Yes, it was. That was our purple parallel. Matt Gorski for the Pirates. Gorski, a round 2 pick. Luken Baker. Joshua Mears, round 2 pick. Jordan Adams. And here we go with our Chrome. We'll see what green card we have coming up here. That's going to be nice. Matt Mercer for the Diamondbacks. Michael Massey for Kansas City. Isaiah Gillum for the Yanks, and then a Bowman first refractor. This is a round 3 pick for the Reds. The Reds is going to be Zach's card breaks. Give me 1 second. We'll sleeve that guy up. Yeah, KC, you're fine to announce a break in here. That's totally fine. If it for whatever reason restricts it, because I have it set to kind of restrict some of that stuff. Here we go, a Matt Vierling. This is also a refractor. Matt Vierling, a little bit of a deeper. He's around 5. But that is also a refractor. Then for the Twins, this is I like these franchise future cards. We got a Keone Cavaco and Matt Wallner. Franchise futures, and behind it, going to the Giants, Joey Bart. I tell you what, I don't know. I do not know what is going on with me and Joey Bart in Bowman draft, but Chris Bolton is having himself a Joey Bart party. So this is, it is a paper, but it is number 22 out of 99. Last time we broke Bowman draft, I broke this twice. We pulled the Joey Bart image variation. I think, who got that? Was it Paulie that got that? Or was it Dave Durango? I forget who got it. It was one of those two. But it was a Joey Bart image variation autograph. So I am pulling Joey Bart fire out of Bowman draft. Yeah, so the Giants have been having a hit and a half. So that is a green parallel number 22 out of 99. I'm going to give that a little bit of a foghorn. It isn't going to get a top loader. If it was autographed, it totally would. And for the Mets, one of the more higher sought after cards. This is going out to DJB. There's a Tim Tebow Chrome. So that is another nice one. The Tebow seems to be a hot, everyone wants this Tebow card. So this is, I'm going to give this just a quick top load as well, because everyone loves Tebow, except for a lot of people don't. But as that baseball card, that's a fun one. And that will be one that years from now is still going to be a fun one. Hudson Head, this is for the Padres. He was a round 3 pick. And Anthony Prado, round 7 pick, a little bit deeper for the Twins. And let me sleeve this guy up here real quick. Also for the Twins. So that Joey Bart was a fun one out of that pack. Numbered to 99 too. Joey Bart should also be playing this year. Yeah, I haven't pulled any of the parallel Rebel of Tebow, but yeah, the Tebow, I think the nostalgia of that card, I'm going to be interested to see. I mean, Tebow could make so much money just being an announcer for college football. I'll be surprised. He really wants to make it to the majors. His season he had this last year does not bode well for making it to the majors, but stranger things have happened. I won't be surprised if the Mets, especially if they're out of contention, I don't think they will be next year, but in the event that they are, I would not be surprised if you see him maybe called up later in the year if they're out of contention. That's a high possibility. All right, here we go. Dominic Fletcher. That's a round 2 pick. We've got Tristan Cassis. For the Rangers, we've got Justin Slayton. He's a round 3 pick. Jake Gunther for the Rays, round 7 pick. Grant Gramble, round 3 pick. Will Stewart for the Marlins. Reese Hines, he's a 2nd round pick for the Reds. Jonathan India, nice hit for the Reds as well. He's one of their higher rated prospects right now. So that's going to Zach's card breaks. Chase Strumpf for the Cubs. He's a round 2 pick. Nolan Gorman for the Cardinals. Cardinals DJB. So DJB's hitting up. Nolan Gorman, one of their top rated prospects. So that's a nice one. Alek Manoah, if I'm not mistaken, he's the 11th overall pick. So this is going to the Blue Jays. And then we've got Matthew Thompson for the Sox. He's a round 2 pick. Jeter Downs for the Dodgers. J.J. Goss. Round 1 pick. That's right. He is for the Rays. And this is his Bowman first card. So that's going to Steven's cards. Yeah, so it is a publicity stunt, but his first year, his first like full year, he actually did pretty good. And he is in Double-A. I actually saw him play this summer. I mean, he's not a bad minor league ball player, but he's also a little old. He's like 28, 29 now. Drew Waters, Brandon Shoemaker for the Braves. This is a first round pick for them. So that's going to Slob. Brent Rooker. And for the Rays, there's Wander. I've been wondering when we were going to see Wander. He seems to be in every box, but he is kind of a little hard to pull. So there's Wander Franco. That's for the Rays. So we will, Wander Franco, obviously the #1 rated prospect in all of baseball. Still pretty young. Probably won't see him in 2019 either, but you might. We'll see. I'm going to put him over here. And we've got Evan Fitterer for the Marlins. That's a round 5 pick. CJ Abrams, there he is. There's 6th overall. That is a nice one for the Padres. That's going to Clark Z. We have not pulled number 6 yet, so glad we got him. Definitely put Abrams and a top loader. A lot of people think Abrams, talent-wise, could have been a top. Hey, Alex RCM, what's going on? Thank you for joining in. A lot of people think talent-wise that he could actually be the best pick in the draft, but obviously these things take time. So as we continue along, we've got Andre Palenti for the Cardinals. That's a round 4 pick. Corbin Carroll, Diamondbacks, first round pick, 16th overall. So another Diamondbacks first rounder. The Diamondbacks had like 4 first rounders. That's why you see a lot of Diamondbacks cards, by the way. Andreas Jimenez. And now we'll get to some Chrome cards. We've got Chris Murphy, Bowman first for the Red Sox. Round 6 picks. Matt Wallner. Wallner was a 39th overall pick for the Twins. So we'll give this one a quick load up. Evan White, nice one for the Mariners. Spencer Brickhouse, another round 7 pick for the Diamondbacks. Casey Golden, this is a refractor parallel, and this will be for the Rockies. That's going to go to Kyle Armstrong. So a couple parallel cards for the Rockies, which is kind of nice to see. Then this is a nice one for the Tigers. We've got Alex Fideo, Casey Mize, and Riley Greene, the draft progression card. And is this going to be, this is not auto, but that is going to be our 30th anniversary insert. So this one is, let's sleeve this one up. That's a nice one. Congratulations to Zach's Card Breaks on that one. And then who do we got here? This is going to be Seth Beer. This is the 30th anniversary Bowman insert. That is not a real auto, but still a nice one. So that's Seth Beer. Seth Beer is one of their higher rated prospects, by the way. Oops, sorry about that. Then we've got, give me 1 second here. I'm going to grab a quick, there we go. Jack Kokanowitz for the Angels and Bryce Turing for the Brewers. So, this next pack should have an auto in it, unless we've got 2 autos in the last stack, which I haven't seen that happen yet. No, Slav, no one's actually sick in my house. My problem is I get out. I swear I'm allergic to something. I think it's the dog. Because we got a new dog about a year ago, and my allergies went nuts about a year ago. So I think that's what it is. But anyways, here we go. Jack Little for the Dodgers. Round 5 pick. Josh Jung, there he is. I've been waiting to see Josh Jung. Josh Jung, first round pick for the Rangers. Rangers is Zach's Card Breaks. So that 8th overall. So I think we've pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have we pulled 7? I don't think we've pulled 7. But there's Josh Jung. Christian Cairo for the Indians. He was a round 4 pick. Seth Johnson for the Rays. This is a 40th overall pick. We're going to sleeve all the first rounders, guys. Yeah, I don't know what it is. We've had a dog before this one, but I don't know if it's because he's a puppy. What I should probably do is give him more baths. That's probably my fault. That dog and I have a contentious relationship. I now sound like my dad did when we had a dog growing up, which is like, that dog is more hassle than what it's worth. But the family loves the dog, so it's fine. Fredius Nova. We've got a Matt Cantorino, Bowman first. Let's see if I can say this name. Lazaro Armenteros for the A's, and then another A. We've got Tyler Baum, much easier name to say, round 2 pick. Ronnie Mauricio for the Mets. Jared Triolo, round 2 pick. And there's the Tim Tebow. That is going to be a paper Tebow. That goes to the Mets. That's going to DJB as well. So DJ's got 2 Tebows now. And as we continue on, we've got a Hudson Head, round 3 pick, Zach Thompson. He was their first round pick. So there we go for the Cardinals. Cardinals is DJB. So DJB in the last few packs has started to heat up here a little bit. We'll see if we can keep that streak going for him. Come on. Aramis Ademan. No, that's not. Cameron Mincer for the Marlins. He was 35th overall. So we will, anyone that's round 1, we're going to sleeve up. We'll try and do it as quick as we can. Let's see. I've got Domingo Acevedo. Cameron Cannon, round 2 pick. Jahami Jones, by the way, Jahami Jones, really nice prospect for the Angels. He was drafted, I think, back in like 2014-15. We'll probably see him. I like that card right there. Ryan Nelson, another Diamondback. That's a round 2. Logan Gilbert. Alec Marsh, round 2 pick. Shervain Newton. Peyton Burdick for the Marlins. And now we go to, give me 1 second. Let's see. I've got Brendan Malone, who was a 33rd overall. This is going to go, there we go. Now we should have an auto coming up in here. Daisobel Arias for the Rangers. Josh Smith, Bowman first refractor. Josh Smith was a 2nd round pick for the Yankees. That's going to Slob. Zach, you got an hour and a half left. This won't take us an hour and a half, but we've got a whole nother stack to go, so I'll kill sometime. Let's see, and then we've got Kyle Isbell, and here we go. This is going to be a blue. This will hopefully, this one should be fairly nice. Let's see who we're going to get. It's going to be the Pirates. It's going to be numbered to 150, and it is going to, oh, this is a nice one. Quinn Priester. This is a 1st round pick. Quinn Priester to the Pirates. This is going to Mike Ondish. This is Quinn Priester. Pretty sure he's the 18th overall pick. And this is a blue wave refractor. Yes, 18th overall. So nice auto. Blue auto. Quinn Priester. So our 2nd auto is a blue parallel that is going to Mike Ondish for the Pirates. Yeah, so KC, what are you breaking? So that's a nice one right there, guys. Oh, of course we can foghorn that. Yeah, I don't know why. This, in fact, if someone wants to look that up, because that actually might, that's getting close to one-touch territory there, guys. You guys let me know what these are going for. It's 126 out of 150. That's a sweet one. So, and we're gonna stack that one up right there too. We've got, that's gonna be our hit one. And let's see, we've still got a few more cards in this one. I got so excited. So I want to sleeve up the Kyle Isbell because that is a refractor. And then we've got a few more in here. So we've got Connor Capel, Tony Losi, round 3, Tyler Fitzgerald, and a Logan. So 2 Bowman first for the Giants. Round 4, Logan Wyatt. He's a round 2. So that was the 3rd stack. So we hit out on a high note on that. So Jason, not sure if you guys can hear the foghorn, but that's what this thing. So for some of you guys that maybe are newer to the break that are in here, this is the foghorn. And it's not that loud, but inside that cookie jar are the one touches. When we hit big fire, we pull the one touch out of there. It's kind of a fun thing to do, or at least I think it is. If Urban's still in here, it's kind of an odd to Urban card breaks. He's got his Canadian siren, or like a hockey siren. So when he gets hits, he sounds his siren. Now, to be fair, he sounds his siren a lot more than I do my foghorn. It's about 30 bucks. So you know what? Since I bought a whole bunch of them, and I'm talking about the foghorn, I'll show everyone. So one touches will come in here, and then so I ordered a bunch of one touches that showed up in the mail, and it was like a 10-pack. And these are like the Ultra Pro ones, and there only 2 of them had the little card inside that's got like the little ball player dude, which I thought was interesting. So here we go. I've got, and this one actually, to be fair, like, yeah, I'm gonna have to look and see where I ordered these. This one is not the cleanest. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like some film, or I don't know, but we'll sleeve it up for her. Let's put Quinn Blue in a one touch. Let's have fun. We're trying to save Zach from having to actually work tonight anyway, so the more time we spend breaking cards, the more fun he has at work. And I think we all can agree, wait, how come that didn't go in? There we go. I think we all can agree it's more fun. So there we go. Now we're one touched up. But now what that's going to do is make me have to take poor Joey and Vince Fernandez out. We're putting all our hits over here. So, okay, here we go. Last stack, guys. 30 bucks. That's a nice hit. Quinn Priester. Blue. And that's the whole thing with these cards. Right now, these cards are at their cheapest price. The longer, and some of them will go down, and some of them will go up based upon how well they rise into the ranks and whatnot. But the more, if these guys make it in the big leagues, their cards may not be worth much now because a lot of people don't know who they are. But trust me, just go look up what some Bowman first cards of, you know, Mookie Betts and company go for. That's why people collect this set. Jared Kalanick, Michael Busch for the Dodgers, first round pick, 31st overall. I like that Michael Busch. Didn't Michael Busch drive cars? Isn't that a NASCAR driver? Michael Busch. Oh, Zach, you're getting a new job. Okay, so here's what KC Nation is breaking, everyone. 2 mega boxes, 19 Optic Donruss, 2 value packs, 4 value packs of Topps 19 Chrome Update, 1 regular Topps Chrome, and 4 Gypsy value packs, and let's see, 18 Archives Blaster. KC, what are you charging for that? So here we go. Denny Reyes, Kyle Hosi, Clark Schmidt, Greg Jones. Greg Jones, round 1, yep. So that's for the Rays. The Rays is going to Stevens Cards. And Casey, are you breaking that tonight? When are you breaking that? Brewer Hicklin. There's Hunter Bishop for the Giants. I tell you what, the Giants have had a nice little break. Chris Bolton is having a nice little break for himself. I think that's the second Hunter Bishop card. He had that Joey Bart. He's got 3 Joey Barts. Not bad at all for the Giants. Hopefully we can pull another Adly. That's what I'm looking for too. Kyle McCann, round 4 pick. There's another Riley Greene, speak of the Devils. So this is for the Tigers. So here's another top 5 pick. Tigers is going to Zach's card break. So Zach's sitting there. So as he's talking about Bowman Best, we're starting to pick up some more for him here in Bowman Draft. Glenn Allen Hill Jr., round 4 pick. Corey Lee for the Astros. That is going to be a first round pick, 32nd overall. Bowman's best. I tell you what, yeah, that's like, it's kind of feast or famine. I've been trying to figure out how to break it. The problem is there's only 60 cards, which that means a lot of teams might not show up in 60, and if the box is 140, I'd probably have to break. I could probably do that in like a Topps Gallery box and still get it to around 10 bucks. That would probably be the way to do it. Darian Cruz, Will Wilson, first round pick for the Halos. That's going to Mr. Dave Durango. I haven't seen Durango in here tonight. I know he's going to be streaming live later. By the way, if you guys didn't see, Dave Durango opened his Patreon page today. So for you guys that stay up late, hey, hit where they ate. I didn't see you come in here. So if you guys didn't see that, he's got his Patreon page up. Alejandro, Kirk. And there, I said, I hope to pull another Adly, and look at that. For the Orioles, our second Adly. There you go. This is for Clint. C. Mike Smith. Clint, congratulations. There's our top round pick. That is a nice one. Where? Come on, top loader. Let's do this. Breaking a box on here if I pay for it. So, are you saying break the Bowman best box, Brandon? I mean, yeah, I can. Well, double up on Adly here like that. So that is 2 Adleys. Now let's see if we can get a chrome one, because both of those are paper. I'd love to get a chrome one too. There's Jake Magnum, and let's see here. This is my first break. Trying to break 2 night if it fills. Okay, so that's KC. I'm in the triples with. Let's see. So Quinn Priester, which we pulled his auto. Like we said, he's 18th overall pick. So I think that's our third Quinn Priester, and we've got the blue auto. There's Anthony Sigler, Logan Davidson, first round pick, 29th overall for the A's. That's our second Logan Davidson. Let's see. Yeah, let me know, Brandon Breaks. So if you're saying like doing a personal break, or are you saying you want to buy a box, ship it to me, and then have me break it? I'm assuming what you're saying is you want a personal. You just got to let me know what box. And once I know that, I can kind of let you know what it would cost, because I got to incorporate shipping and top loaders and stuff. But anyways, just let me know what you were thinking there, and we'll get something worked out. Davey Garcia, Gunnar Henderson, Ian Anderson, Alejandro, Kirk. And boom, there it is. I say, now I want to pull a Bowman Chrome. Maybe if I say this, you know what I want to pull? I want to pull, let's see if it works. I want to pull an Adly Rutschman auto now. So there is the Chrome for Adly. That is a nice one, clean. Give a little foghorn for that. So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, C. Mike Smith picks up 2 more Adleys, two in one pack, no less. So that is a nice. Glad we got the Chrome. So now we are 3 deep on Adly, and we got a Chrome now. So that is nice. How much for the Topps Chrome? Just a Topps Chrome update, or? I mean, Topps Chrome update. I mean, I'll give you one of those for 25 shipped. I got to ship the cards out, but there's only 28 cards in there, so it shouldn't cost me too much. Those boxes are normally 20 bucks in the store, so that's, you know, I break even on that. Jake Mangum, Quinn Priester, there he is again. And for the Marlins, we are going to make up for the JJ Bleday. So there's a Quinn Priester Chrome. So now we are loading up on first round talent in this pack. And to make up for the JJ Bleday Divot 1 of 1, how about a JJ Bleday Refractor for the Marlins? That's going to Empire by Cause. Glad we made up for that. This one's definitely getting a top loader. We're going to foghorn some more on that. This pack has been nice. So there's JJ. We'll put him right here. Technically, we have another chrome of his, but I left it out because it had a divot in it, of all things. Gray Kessinger is a second-round pick, and for the Dodgers, here we go. This is going to be Cody Hosi and Michael Busch. That is a franchise future, and give this a quick sleeve. I like that one. I haven't seen that one yet. So that's for the Dodgers. That's going to be for Urban. Yeah, Empire. I would rather have the refractor one not have the divot than the base chrome. Chase Strumpf, that's a round 2 pick, and a Nolan Gorman chrome for the Cardinals. Cardinals is DJB. So, on to the next pack. I think we've got 3 more to go, guys. Looking for our last auto. Yeah, that pack was really nice. That's how I wish every pack could be, because all of a sudden out of nowhere, we started pulling, a lot of different cards out of that. Okay, so here we go. Brandon Williamson, second round pick. Mateo Gil for the Cardinals. Gray Kessinger, Ryan Costello, Isaiah Campbell, round 2 pick. Tyler Freeman for the Indians. Spencer Steer for the Twins, round 3 pick. Matt Vierling for the Phillies. Casey Golden, Kyle Isbell, and Anthony Kelly, round 2 pick. Owen Miller, prospect for the Padres. Josh Wolf, round 2. Kristen Robinson, Kyle Stowers, Sixto Sanchez for the Marlins, Matthew Allen for the Mets, that's a round 3 pick. Matt Mercer, Michael Massey was a round 4 pick, that is a Bowman first. Isaiah Gillum for the Yankees, Chris Murphy for the Red Sox, round 6 pick. Matt Wallner for the Twins. Wallner was a 39th overall pick. So let's see. Then I've got Evan White, which is a nice one for the Mariners. And then as we get into our chrome, here we go. There should be either a color or an auto or something in here. Anthony Siegler, Logan Davidson, that is a first rounder for the A's. So the A's actually have pulled 3 or 4 of Logan Davidson's cards. And Logan Davidson was the 29th overall pick. Eric Rivera for the Angels, that is a refractor. Pretty sure Eric Rivera was the 2nd round pick for the Angels. We'll check on that real quick though, but that is a refractor, 4th round pick. Here's Ryan Costello, and then we're going to have a blue parallel for Casey. It's going to be Michael Massey. So blue, sky blue parallel. Those are actually they're not numbered, but they are to 499 according to the checklist. This is the Ryan Costello. For the Twins. So let's see. That is going out to, let's see, for Kansas City, that's the Royals. That is going to Kyle Armstrong. So Kyle Armstrong pulls a color parallel. And if I could ever get this one going, I will show you guys the Michael Massey. So that is a Bowman first, and they aren't numbered. I don't know why they didn't number these, but they are blue. It's called a sky blue refractor, and they are numbered to 499 if I'm not mistaken. So we'll give this one a quick top loader as well. And Massey is a round 4 pick for Kansas City. So, come on. Sometimes these refractors are a little bit thicker. They fit in the top loader, but they're a tight fit for sure. And then, because the Hunter Bishop cards have not stopped and the Giants train has not stopped all night, here is a draft progression card for the Giants. That's going to Chris Bolton. Chris Bolton has had a great draft, great draft spot, break spot tonight. So that is a nice one for the Giants. Boom. Isaac's back. Isaac, how you doing? Or maybe Isaac never left. So let's see. We've also got Alek Manoah. That's a Bowman first. This is 11th overall pick for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays, Sean Tiford. Glad to get Sean some more cards out of this break. There's Mr. Jack Little. And here's a nice one for the Rangers. There's the Josh Jung Bowman Chrome. Josh Jung, pretty sure he was 8th overall pick. And so we'll give this one a quick top loader as well. Who had, let's see, who had the Rangers? I should know this by now. I've said it. Oh, Zach, this is for you. So there's a Josh Jung. Zach, you've had yourself quite a nice little break with 3 spots as well. So there's Jung. Put Jung over here. And I think that was that pack. So we've got 2 more packs to go. Looking for our final auto. We'll see what we come up with here. Maybe one more. This pack is not one, but there we go. I'll be honest, I don't know much about Alek Manoah. This is definitely going to have it looks like it's going to have a paper parallel in it. So that'll be cool. I don't know much about Alek Manoah. Slob, I am going, maybe a little slow tonight. It's because I'm sleeving all the first rounders. I didn't do that on my last break. TJ Sakima, Esteban Florival, Ethan Small, 28th overall. That's for the Brew Crew. That's going to Shaq Rat. I haven't pulled a ton of Brewers tonight, but we have pulled that Ethan Small a few times. Dalton Varsho, Diamondbacks. Toglia for the Rockies. The Rockies, Kyle Armstrong's had a decent break. So that's a first-round pick. There he is, Mr. Death Rage. There's Seth Beer. Nice prospect card for the Diamondbacks as well. Bryant Packard for the Tigers. And another Andrew Vaughn for the White Sox. That's going to Mr. Mike Ondish as well. Mike Ondish had the Pirates and the White Sox. So 2 Andrew Vaughns now. Would be cool to pull the Chrome version as well. But 3rd overall pick. So he's going to go in our 3rd spot. And now we'll double up on Vaughn. I'm pretty sure we do have Riley Green's other one too. I think we've doubled up on all top of 5 picks. Eric Miller, John Doxakis, Brandon Malone, 1st round pick, 33rd overall. Yeah, I'll tell you what, with the breaks, with the break spots that are in Bowman draft, I get that there's always bad luck and good luck, but this is a pretty even set overall. Driscoll Arias, Daniel Espino for the Indians. That's another one. I think we've hit this one twice. With the mix of prospects that are in here too, it's just most teams have some good talent in the minors. And so it's kind of an easy draft. Cal Mitchell. There's another Joey Bart. Holy smokes. That is like our 4th Joey Bart. We've pulled a parallel. And the last time I broke these, I pulled the image variation auto. I am intrinsically tied to Joey Bart in this set. I have no idea why. That Joey Bart, by the way, going out to Chris Bolton. Jake Agnos. Bowman first. And here is another JJ. Bleday. So now we have 4 JJ Bledays. One is a 1-of-1 divot. But we do also have 2 papers. So JJ, that's going to Empire by Cause, right? Yep, Empire by Cause. So that is our 3rd JJ. I'm going to see if we can keep these balanced. I would love to get so many of them that we had to put a second one up. There's Eric Rivera for the Halos. Nick Quintana, Bowman first. Jordan Groshans. Andrew Schultz. And here we go with our Chrome. Devi Garcia. Gunnar Henderson. Looks like we're going to get another blue. It'll probably be paper though. Ian Anderson. This one is, it is paper. See, this one is numbered to 499. So the paper one, this is going to Ian Anderson of the Braves. So let's get this one sleeved out. The Braves are Slob. So Slob, I finally got you a numbered card. I think this is the first parallel we've got you. So this is a sky blue parallel of paper Bowman, Ian Anderson, 3rd overall pick for the Braves in 2016. So nice little hit there for the Braves. And Slob, let me get this in the top loader as well. There we go. Slob, I'll be honest, normally if in the other boxes I've opened of this, it is not this first round heavy. I opened a whole box of the jumbo and only got 1 Adly in the whole thing. I got 2 Andrew Vaughns. I think I only ended up with 2 JJ Bledays, but keep in mind there's like a ton of cards in that box as well. This is a little weird. It's good for everyone that's in the break, that's for sure. So here's a Nick Quintana. That is a refractor. So that's for the Tigers. Tigers is Zach. So another refractor there. And Isaiah Campbell for the Mariners. That is a refractor. And for our Manoah fans that are in the house. And by the way, who had the Sean Tieford's got the Mariners. For our Manoah fans in the house, here's the draft breakdown for Manoah. That's going to the Blue Jays. That's going to Sean as well. Yeah, Slob, I do know exactly what you're saying. Like, I think the Topps 2019 update series is the series that just says, wow. So I guess if we just put 5 Pete Alonso's into one set, that'll make everyone happy, but I get it. It floods the market. But Bowman draft, I just think over time, it just holds its value. And who knows? I mean, I think it all comes down to how popular the hobby is. Christian Cairo, that is a round 4 pick. Seth Johnson for the Rays, round 1 pick, 40th overall. That's a Chrome. Stevens cards and Fredeus Nova. Okay, so we're going to go down to our last pack, which should have an auto. We'll be right back here. Okay. Good luck, everyone, on some last pack mojo. And we'll pull. We definitely have an auto in here. Hopefully, it's a color. That would be sweet. Matthew Liberatore for the Rays. Logan Driscoll, round 2 pick. Tirso Ornelius for the Padres. The 2 Padres back-to-back. Jimmy Lewis. Second round pick, Vince Fernandez. We pulled a parallel of his earlier. Hayden Wesneski. Bowman first for the Yankees. Don't think we've pulled that one yet. Jackson Cower. Royals. Evan Edwards for the Mariners. Sammy Ciani. He's their first round pick. 37th overall for the Pirates. So that's going to Mike Ondish as well. Bowman first rounder. Erik Paradino for the Blue Jays. Blake Walton for the Diamondbacks. First round pick, 26th overall. Like I said, the Diamondbacks, because of how many picks they had in the first round. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen more Diamondbacks. We've seen our fair share, but in the last boxes, it's almost like it's a little uneven. Christian Javier, Tyler Callahan for the Reds, Spencer Brickhouse. There we go. I mentioned Diamondbacks, and here they come. Josh Smith for the Yankees. Round 2 pick, Royce Lewis for the Twins. Bo Phillip for the Braves. Round 2 pick. There's an Amaya paper. Not a bad little hit for the Cubs. And John Albright. Kendall Williams for the Blue Jays. He was their second round pick. Juan Pablo Martinez for the Rangers. Grant McCray for the Giants. He's a third round pick in 19. Leonardo Jimenez, Blue Jays. Grant Levine, Rockies. And here we go with our Chrome cards. For the Mets, Josh Wolf. And that is, yeah, he's second. Kristen Robinson. If I break a couple more boxes of these, I will know exactly what round all these guys go. And here for the Blue Jays is a Jordan Groshans Refractor. Not sure what his prospect, not sure how he's rated overall. He was a first-round pick in 2018. Not sure where he's at on their prospect list. And Tyler Freeman for the Indians. So that is a refractor as well. And then, if we hadn't pulled enough Adlys, we got the Adly Rutschman Franchise Futures with Gunnar Henderson in it as well. So, and then right behind that, here's what I'm going to do. It looks like we're going to have a refractor auto behind that, but here's what we'll do. I'll show you these last ones here. We've got Matt Caterino for the Twins. He is a second-round pick. Lazaro Armenteros for the A's and Tyler Baum for the A's. There's our Rutschman. And our auto is going to be for the Yankees. This is going to be Josh Smith, and it's going to be numbered 444 out of 499. So the Yankees, that is going to Slav. So Slav gets the last auto in the break. And it is a refractor auto to 99 of Josh Smith, which, if I'm not mistaken, is their second round pick for the Yankees. So not a bad Yankees hit right there for Slav. So no redemptions. There are redemptions in draft, I think, which I don't know why they would do that in draft. There we go. So give you a little foghorn there, Slav. So there's our other auto. That's barely standing on there. And then I will also put the Adly Franchise Futures. So 4 Adlys. That is sweet. I'll put this in a top loader. So Mike Smith, Clint gets a nice little break having the Orioles spot. There we go. And I'll do a quick little recap for everyone. That was a really nice box. Tons of first rounders. I mean, obviously Bowman draft is going to have a lot of first round cards, but I'm pretty sure I have another Austin Greene card that I didn't put up there. But we pulled doubles of all the top 5 picks that are in this set. Bobby Witt is not, so we decided to use his spot for autos and parallels. But so here's how this kind of shakes out. If we use the franchise futures, there's our first Adly. And then we've got the Chrome version and 2 paper versions for Adly. Very cool. 2 paper Andrew Vaughns for the White Sox. Those are going to Mr. Ondish. So Ondish basically, I can't. The Mike Ondish and Mike Smith. No wonder I'm keep getting those screwed up. JJ Bleday, we actually do have 4 of these. We have the Chrome version, but there was a little divot in it, so I didn't put that one up there. But we get 2 Bowman papers, plus we get a refractor of JJ Bleday. Then we've got, there is 2 Riley Greenes, but I'm pretty sure they were both paper. We got 2 autos right here. The Josh Smith numbered to 499. That was going to Slob. And then probably the auto of the box. This is numbered to 150. This is the Quinn Priester blue. This is for the Pirates. That is going to Mike Ondish. So Mike Ondish gets the White Sox. So he's got the Vaughns plus the Priester. Then some of the other hits we had in here. We've got Ian Anderson for the Braves. This is numbered. This is a blue, sky blue sky blue paper, numbered 280. I can't read that. Is it 205 or 285 out of 499. And that was going to Slav as well. We've got the Josh Jung, which is a Bowman first. That's a Chrome. That's going to the Rangers, so that's going to Zach. We've got Michael Massey. This is a Chrome Sky Blue. That's going to to Kansas City Royals, and that is Kyle Armstrong. And then the Joey Bart train, which was maybe the theme of the box. I think we pulled like 4 or 5 Joey Barts. I don't even know how many we pulled, but this one is a green, number 22 out of 99. This is going to our Giants owner, which was Chris Bolton. He got a ton of Joey Barts, but that's the one that's going to be the highlight of the box. We've got a Vince Fernandez blue Chrome, numbered 131 out of 150. That is going to the Rockies, which is also Kyle Armstrong. There's a Josh Jung paper, plus CJ Abrams for the Padres. That's going to Clark Z. We've got Wander Franco of the Rays. That's going to Stevens Cards. I've got a Will Robinson. This is for our Blue Jays owner, which is Sean Tieford. That one is numbered 240 out of 250. And our other auto was a Logan Wyatt, which is also going to Chris Bolton of the Giants. This is a base Chrome auto, so it is not numbered. So we did get 2 numbered autos out of there, a ton of first-round talent. So that is the break, guys. That was a really fun box. I like that box. Again, thank you for everyone that got in. It was I was actually surprised at how fast it filled up when we got in here. That did not take long at all. What I will try and do, it seems like you guys are liking the Bowman stuff. I think I know what I'm going to be doing next week. I can't tell you guys because I tell my Patreons first. I give them first chance it breaks. So if you want a first shot in at the break, you can actually get in on my Patreon, which is, the lowest level is only like $2. And then that gives you like advance notice of the breaks. There's a few Patreons that take advantage of that. And then there's some other levels where you get packs, curated packs from favorite teams. Be sure to check that out. If you just go on Patreon and put 1 cent sports cards, that'll, give you kind of first notice on some of these breaks that we do. I think, but for next week, I think there is some Bowman that we'll be doing. I'm going to try and get a $5 break in there though. So maybe not huge Bowman draft box, but maybe I'll figure out how to pull some of that in. See, Mike Smith, you are welcome. It was a good break. In fact, I think most everyone, got at least a few cards and a few hits that you would be kind of stoked to have. So I always like it when it kind of is an even break and not one person is getting everything. That's always cool. And for you, Clint, what was that? 4 Adlys? I mean, can't go wrong with that. So sweet. I'm glad you got it. And then, yeah, and that's the other thing, on Patreon. If you buy up at a certain level, you can get break credits. Zach, I think, is at the $25 level, which part of that, not only do you get the cards, the advance notice, and all that stuff, you also get a monthly break credit of $10. There's one that's a little bit higher where you can get $20 worth of break credits. So anyways, not to push it too hard. People, I think, have different thoughts about Patreon, but Dave Durango also opened his Patreon today. I became a member of his. He's got a dungeon theme going. I thought that was pretty fun. So I'm sure he'll be talking about that on his stream tonight. He'll be streaming in about an hour, I think. I don't know if he streamed last night or not, but I think he did. So anyways, let's see. So who was it that was asking about a break on Topps Chrome, or the Topps Chrome update? Let's see. We can, if you want me to break this slob, I can break it for you real quick. I was going to open it. I was going to keep it in the package, but I don't mind opening it for you. I was going to take it out of the box because, I don't want to ship this box. That's a waste. I mean, we know that there's nothing in this top part. There's nothing there. But if you want me to break it, I can break it. Just let me know, yes or no. If not, what I was thinking I would do is just crack it out of the bottom of the box and then ship it to you that way. It's totally up to you. Sometimes I think people like the idea of like opening their own cards every once in a while. I know with like last week I gave away a couple packs of Bowman Chrome. Or was it? No, what was it? It was Topps Chrome Mega or hobby packs out of a jumbo box that I gave away. And I just sent them. With the Patreon package, poor Jabs, man. He's got a lot of flack for that Patreon snafu. I think Jabs had three things happen to him. One is a sad thing, and you don't wish that upon your worst enemy. And that is when your family breaks up. I would be devastated too. I wouldn't know what to do. I mean, what that does to your family, especially when you got kids, I mean, that's unfathomable. And unless you've gone through it, you probably don't get how big of a deal that is. Okay, Slab, I'll break this for you. So you probably don't get how big of a deal that is. Meanwhile, at the same time he did that giant, I had no idea why he decided to do that many. It was awesome to watch, but he did that giant, I think it was Topps update, where he broke like 6 cases or something. I mean, it was some ungodly amount of cases. And he did it all in like 2 days. And that put him way behind on shipping. And then on top of that, you've got, so his wife leaves him, and then all of a sudden, I think November hits, and he's got all the Patreon packages, and he has a ton of Patreon members. And so you've got to ship all that. And I don't know. I think he just got hit with a 1, 2, 3 punch. I feel bad for the guy. I don't want to actually talk about it too much. I get he's got a responsibility to his patrons who are giving him money. I am one of his patrons, but I am only at his $3 level. And I'll give the guy slack. I mean, I don't know. He's a good guy. I think anyone that's watched him knows that he's a good guy and he's not trying to rip people off. And I know on his Patreon page, he offered refunds to anyone that wanted one. So anyone that's complaining about Jabs at this point is just, in my opinion, is being kind of a jerk and petty. But I feel bad for the guy. I mean, just to have that. And then the fact that, you break baseball cards and you're a popular card breaker and a popular person in the community. And he gets his divorce kind of made public. That's a tough spot to be in, man. I wouldn't want that to happen to me. I know that. If my wife decided to leave me in the way his wife left him, I would probably do a quick video saying I'm going away for a while. I would do the refund on the Patreon stuff, and I would take time, and I hope that's what he's doing. I think that's what he's doing, which is good. So here we go. This is going to be for Slob. This is 2019 Series 1, A Blast from the Past. This set is almost a year old now, guys. I'm going to cut this into two. So let's see. So you've canceled Deb's Patreon twice and it won't cancel. That's a Patreon thing. That's not a custom amount put 0. Yeah, Patreon makes it a little bit difficult to stop, but I have said one thing. My big gripe about Patreon is its UI. The user interface is not very good, and their app is almost useless. And I know David M., who's a Patreon of mine, he's having trouble messaging me. So I think they've got some UI stuff they've got to work through. So here we go. We've got an Aaron Judge. That's a nice one. Freddie Freeman, future Hall of Famer. J.D. Martinez. A few more good seasons. We'll be talking Hall of Fame about him. Matt Davidson on the Sox. Scott Schebler. Mitch Garver. Mitch Garver might be the best catcher in the American League. You heard it here first. Corbin Burns, that's a rookie card for the Brewers. And I'll give that a quick sleeve. Ray Black, rookie card Giants. Jacob Nix. Schwarber. And Mitchell Moreland. Mark Trumbo. Shohei, that's a nice Topps All-Star Rookie Cup, Gold Cup card. There's Mr. Chris Bryant, Billy Hamilton, Cole Stewart, yeah, it does happen to 50% of Americans. I just hope it never happens to me. Colby Allard, that is a rookie. So that's a nice, Colby Allard's a nice rookie card. These cards are in pretty good shape too. Never know with hanger packs, although this came out of a hanger case, so we're a little bit safer there. Jock Peterson, Nolan Arenado, which this ended up being part of the Topps holiday. I think that was the same picture. Andrew Kashner. Runs all. Oh, well, if you're running Windows 95, that could be Brad Boxberger, Mookie Betts. That could be the issue. Logan Morrison. Here we go with all of the... This is one thing that I hope Topps fixes in 2020. The over-index on the horizontal cards. I don't mind a horizontal card, but my gosh, like half of them. It's kind of nuts. Alex Colon. Adolis Garcia rookie card. See, like on a card like this, it works. That's a beautiful card. On some of the other ones, like, oh, here we go, Pittsburgh Pirates. So I think I saw that Bobby is starting to collect all of the, for those of you guys that know who Bobby is, she's starting to collect all of the stadium ones, which would be kind of a cool collection to have. The Yankees win. That's a Judge in Gregorius, who is not on the team anymore. D. Gordon, John Lester. See, like this one right here. There's no reason why that can't be a vertical card. Julio Teheran, latest member of the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Andrew, in fact, I'm going to see something on that. 910. Okay. Andrew Haney and Miguel Sano. Yeah, no, so the hanger case was actually a gift from my daughter. Having 8 boxes, I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but so I'm giving one of them away. I will open the other 7 because my daughter gave them to me. That was my Christmas present from my daughter. She was the animal, not me. Nico Goodrum, and so there's Nico. This is a 150 patch Yeah, they didn't number those. That's right. And here we go. We've got a Pedro Martinez 150. There's a Buster Posey. That's a nice little card. There's a Mike Leake. Joey Wendell. Salvador Perez. Blake Snell, league leaders. Colin Moran. Blake Snell actually won he was the Cy Young last year. Colin Moran. Whit Merrifield. Nice one. Miggy Cabrera. Yeah, so I have 7 more of these to open. I'm actually going to hold on to them for a little bit because there actually are some good rookies. I know a lot of people kind of bang on the Series 1 set a little bit, and for good reason, but there are some good rookies. I'm going to hang on to them for a little bit. Matt Carpenter, but I figured we'd open one. What I'm trying to do is on my giveaways, give away some packs or like some rookies. I try to make them a little bit different. Jordan Zimmerman, Michael Taylor, Mike Minor, Joe Jimenez, Jose Martinez, Didi Gregorius, Cueto, Christian Villanueva, Dan Straley, Aaron Nola, Justin Bauer. He's playing in Japan. Blake Trainin. I'm pretty sure he's got traded or signed somewhere else. I forget where though. Eric Hosmer, Ryan Healy, Shane Greene, Tyler Glasnow, Jacob Junis, Brian Anderson, future stars, Jose Leclerc, Lewis Brinson, Michael Givens, and 2-time Cy Young winner Jacob deGrom. And a sneeze just in time. Okay, so that is the hanger box. Yeah, the case is, and by the way, the case is actually right up here. It's just right off screen. It is, I mean, yeah, I'm an animal. So you guys got the first one. But I typically would not buy a ton of hanger boxes, but my daughter was so happy. I'm assuming my wife helped her pick that out. She was so happy about it. So I'm probably, if I do open them, I'm going to open a lot of them with her. What I've learned with her, if you guys have watched it, like any of my videos, trading went to the Dodgers. That's right. If you've watched any of my videos, she lasts for about 5 or 6 Pokemon packs before she's on to another thing. My daughter has so much energy. She's really hard to contain. So her opening up a hanger pack is like one at a time is probably the perfect amount of cards before she loses interest or goes on to something else. We did a break the other day where we did like pack wars with Pokemon, and she just couldn't sit still for it. And my son was getting so frustrated. Like, Penny, sit down. But I just was, and I keep trying to tell him, I was like, look, she's 4 going on 5. You were that way at that age too. So anyways, Slav, you are, I really want to promise you that I am not sick. I promise. I just get allergies. So anyways, well, you guys, we are running up to about 11:30. I've got nothing else to break, really. So I think what we'll do is wrap this up here, unless Steven's Cards, thanks for joining in. I hope you guys really enjoyed the break. I'll probably go back to my normal schedule of doing these on Tuesday. By the way, for everyone that did get in the break, I will probably get these sorted and shipped up. I'll probably get them sorted tonight, but I'll get it kind of sorted and shipped up. If not, it probably won't be done by tomorrow, but I'll have them all packaged up. I will try and get them in the mail Saturday, but it will be latest Monday. I'll try and get to the Saturday though, so you guys can get these as soon as possible. And then I will try next week to get back on my normal schedule. I normally do Tuesday night. It works a little better for me in my normal schedule, but the holidays have been a little different. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some Zyrtec as well. Slav is riding me. So yeah. So Zach, here's what you do with the last half hour. Go watch the 1 cent card reveal. That will take 10 minutes. And then by that time, there's got to be someone else breaking right now. Let's see. Who else is breaking? I bet you is Back in the Game still on? Back in the Game is on. By the way, I'm going to go check that out too, because he's got all new branding. He totally rebranded himself, which I think is weird. I was kind of wondering why he did that. The other one that I think might be on, if you guys don't know who Rippin' Gypsy is, she does a lot of cool breaks that maybe aren't baseball, but you could check her out as well. So she's on right now too. Rippin' Gypsy. So you guys, again, all you guys, thanks for joining. I hope you guys had a great new year. I wish you guys a blessed and healthy new year in 2020. Hopefully get back on my normal schedule next week of Tuesday nights. It should be easy for me to do that. These cards will ship no later than Monday, hopefully on Saturday though. And with that, I think I am going to go ahead and sign off. We will get these all shipped up. Should be a fun thing, guys. Thank you again to everyone that joined in. Thank you guys all for the support of the channel. And with that, I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. Good night.